Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna continue building my mega park that is based in Germany. Now you might be expecting there to be some dinosaurs in here, but I don't know why anymore. But I forgot to make some posts for the vote for what dinosaurs are gonna be here. But yeah, we're gonna have some kind of small carnivore over here. We're gonna also have some sauropods in here, and over here we're gonna have a multi-enclosure. I'm hoping that the two most chosen answers are going to be number one is going to be hopefully medium, and the number two small, because I want one medium and one small mostly. But we'll see who the two most popular pterosaurs are for this enclosure. Now let's get started. Let me just cover this in trees. And then, okay, let's see. Let me think. What could we do? I don't want really you to see the cars coming in, so I'm going to make a fence. A fence to block off the view of the cars, to make it a bit more pretty. And you know what, let's make this wall a bit more pretty by adding in some rocks.
Cuidado ao embarcar e desembarcar do Castelo Jurássico. The most exciting way to experience our dinosaurs in their environment.
Let's cover up the hatchery with some rocks. Also, if any of you guys have been wondering why the Wetland Battle Royale Part 2 hasn't come out yet, it's just that I really do not want to make the Part 2. But I'm going to try my best to force myself to make Part 2 next month. It will probably come out sometime in early or March. In the worst case scenario, it might come out in mid-March. But I also want to make some more Path of Titans videos, because it's been so long since I've made those videos. Yeah, okay, we covered this in rock so it doesn't look too unnatural. Okay, let's add in a path. Which path did we use here? Was it this one? Yes. Okay, let me think. What could we add? Let me see the area. I feel like we could add another tiny dinosaur enclosure. Yeah, let's make another tiny enclosure. Maybe a tiny dinosaur house or something. I don't know. let's go straight through here. And then I guess we can make a little flat area, flatten this out a bit. Flatten out this area so we can have some building space. And then let's get rid of all these plants so we can actually see what we have to work with here. Okay, this looks good. Now I want to see, do we have any, actually, I don't know how to do this. Or maybe you can make an indoor enclosure for some kind of small herbivore, like maybe Chunkingo, or something similar. Maybe some small Stegosauridae. Oh wait, no, I need an indoor enclosure. Let's see what indoor enclosures we have. Well, actually, let's get a new indoor enclosure. How do we get there? There. Community creations. Okay, we want... No, search. Search. Indoor rating. We want the best ones, obviously. Because the better rating they have, the better they are, obviously. And let's see. This looks good. Oh, but we already have that one. Gigantic indoor exhibit. I like this. Let's get this one. This looks nice. Let's just hope they used dynamic foliage. Yes, they did. That's good. But this is pretty massive. Oh, goodness. This is massive. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. Or actually, I think I actually can work with this. I think I have an idea. Okay, we have the building. We have the building. Now let's get the terrain to the right height. There we go. Now let's get everything to the right height. Oh, that's a bit too tall, I believe. Because, well, you can see it. That's there. Let's put the intensity down. There we go, that's the perfect height. So basically what I'm thinking right now is we make a giant desert area where we will have multiple little indoor desert enclosures. And I want to make this like an indoor like greenhouse, since the desert dinosaurs would probably need a more desert themed enclosure. And in here we can get the perfect temperature for that. For those desert dinosaurs, like, I don't know, what lives in the desert? Dilophosaurus, what else? I'm trying to think. Mutaborosaurus. Oviraptor, Velociraptor. Anything deserty. Obviously, I don't want to always make some realism, but sometimes I do like a bit of realism. Now, okay, this is very big. Let's start outside first, though. Okay, this looks good. I can work with this. Now let's just make a path for the guests to be able to walk here. Okay, we have some path. Let's add another path so that the guests walk around a bit more in here. And maybe add a path over here. Now, is the collision turned on this? Let's see, guests. Yep, the collision is sadly on. Edit group. We're gonna get rid of all those stuff later. Let's just get in all those tiles. Not all of the tiles, but most of the tiles. Okay, that's good. Now I have to get rid of everything that's not part of it. Okay, that's enough, I think. Collision off. Now the guests should be able to walk around in here. Yep, they're able to walk around here now. Now let's add some paths that connect this part of the park to the entire park. Adding back some plants. Oh, it is not what I wanted. Oh, oops, nope, nope. Get all those plants out of here. Okay, we have this thing. Let's get a path going through here. But I want it to be more desert themed. Let's just get this one and make it a bit more orange, more desert colored. Let's take this color. That a bit more like that. And let's get a path going like kind of randomly through here. Just get a layout ready. There we go, we have a path ready. Now let's add in some height into this part of the park. Maybe add in a little canyon over here. Okay, that looks good. Now let's add in a canyon to the other side. Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. No, go back. Oh, oops, nope. Okay, that looks nice. Now maybe we can add another canyon over here. And maybe we can have a little lake over here, a little artificial lake. It's not really that artificial, but you know what I mean. Human-made lake, pond, something. Now let's add in a little bit of water. Okay, that looks nice, that looks nice. Now let's add in some rocks. Okay, this looks good. This is looking good so far. Okay. Let's add in maybe a little hill over here. Okay, we have a little hill there now. Well, let's make it a bit more hilly over here. And then maybe another canyon, maybe. Nope, this isn't what I wanted. Nope, 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 nope. There we go, I like this. And then, okay, let's get in some foliage there already. Let's use arid grassland. Okay, I like this way. This way. Do you know the way? He does not know the way. I will show you the way. Okay, let's add in some rocks to the canyon to make the walls look a bit more natural, I think. Actually, wait a minute. Why am I using these rocks? We should be using desert rocks. I mean, the rocks would fit, I guess. These rocks would fit in an arid environment. Because we are in a biodome right now. Or not biodome, greenhouse, that's what they're called. I mean, you don't need to put a rock in the perfect temperature. Rocks are rocks, they're just stone. They're not alive. They don't need a specific temperature. but it just makes more sense to put them only in a biodome to make it look more. I don't know how to say it, man. I just don't know how to say it. I don't know what to say it. Maybe you know what I mean. Maybe you know what I mean. Okay, I think that's all the rocks we need. Probably. Nope, we still need some rocks in there. Okay, let's get some rocks. Maybe this rock, let's use this rock. Actually, no, that might be too big. Let's see. Let's just grab 3 of these rocks to make it a bit more faster. Could I add anything else, really? I don't think I'm gonna make another enclosure anymore now. Let me check everything. Let me see. What can we do? We could definitely make this into an enclosure. Make this into like a... maybe like a dog-sized dinosaur enclosure. Anything that's the size of a dog. But you know what? I think I'm done with this. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to not miss any more videos. Go vote for what dinosaurs we should have in here and in here. And yeah, bye!